Hello, Cave Dweller. I have an epiphany to share with you. This epiphany wait a minute. It was right there. I'll be right back. That's not a trash can in the back of my van. That is where I put aluminum cans when I pick them up off the street. It's 2.5 cents per can. You know, that's just money laying there. The reason I'm here is to tell you about people who say weird and dismiss things. And I mean my mom. And most of the people in the United States. But thinking about my mom today, I realized that she probably says things are weird and dismisses them out of terror. She is terrified that something on the outside of her field of understanding will hurt her. And it's basic tribal xenophobia. Xenophobia. Fear of something unusual and different. However, if you don't embrace all the weird things in life, you'll never grow, and you're going to miss out on a lot of stuff. There is so many wonderful things to enjoy and laugh at and explore. How is it even possible that you could dismiss anything and say weird and walk away from it? Particularly the psychedelic experience, but that's another subject. What started my thinking towards my mom thinking everything was weird and being dismissive and how she's missing out on everything, and by extrapolation, 99.9% of America is missing out on everything. I was listening to Sam Tripoli's podcast, and this guy came on that said, all we know about the Kali Yuga is wrong because it's the wrong dates. And he cited this book where this guy had a theory that said the Kali Yuga ended in 1699, and all the other yugas are subdivided into mini yugas. So we are in the Kali Yuga of the Bronze Age, which is in the circle of the wheel of yugas. On the top is the Golden Age, then it goes down to the Silver Age, Bronze Age, Kali Yuga, Nadir, Kali Yuga, Bronze Age, Silver Age, Golden Age, Apex. This circle is a spiral upward. Brilliant. I'm just pondering this and wondering if it's true and thinking about it. So in 1699, when the Kali Yuga ended, that was the Renaissance. And the nadir of the Kali Yuga, all the empires and civilizations around the world collapsed. Rome was sacked in the West and everything else. And the Kali Yuga portion of the descending Bronze Age and into the beginning of the Kali Yuga was it was the not Hyperion Age, not the Age of Enlightenment. It was the I don't know. What is that called? Where there was Socrates, Jesus, and Buddha all at once. I don't know. It's got a name. That was right at the ends of the Bronze Age. So there was this flurry of activity to preserve the wisdom, get it all written down. And then we moved into the Kali Yuga and everything collapsed and there was a dark age. And then finally, the Renaissance. We came up from the water and we saw beautiful things and learned mathematics again and rediscovered things that had been lost. I thought that it went from Kali Yuga right back up to the Golden Age. But it doesn't, of course. It has to fade in just like it faded out. And the upshot of this theory that the Kali Yuga ended in 1699 or whenever is that it's good news. We're no longer in the Kali Yuga. Things will only get better from here. Of course, in an undulating wavelength. So when everybody's talking doom and gloom and the end of the world in Anthropocene, you can actually expect that that's not going to happen. That's 21 cents just laying there, Cave Dweller. I'm telling you, I expect a boom. I expect increased pollination, increased floral delights, blossoming everywhere. Cats and dogs. Yuga theory was on my mind, and I'm like, I gotta tell my mom. And then I was like, why? She doesn't even know what that is. And if I started to tell her, she would be like, how do they know that? You know, every question is not a question, but rather an accusation, as a typical American. So, for what it's worth, move yourself out of fear, embrace the unusual. Actually, that's where the most fun is anyway, so why would you be hiding from it? I don't get it.
Meow.